Hello, everyone. I'm Jake Shimabukuro. Welcome to our live from Hawaii. It's so great to be back on. It's been a while, and I'm just thrilled to be back online. Hey, Janet, how's it going? I have we have a different format that we're using, and we're trying something new. So, because I haven't been very successful at trying to navigate Facebook by myself. So I have a dear friend of mine, Jake Wheat, who's helping me to he's kind of working all this stuff behind the scenes, but I think it looks good. I love it. So and with with this new platform now, I'm actually able to bring on guests. So I have a very special guest today. I'm very excited to have him on. So we're gonna bring him on in a minute. But just want to wish all of you. I just want to send a big aloha to everyone. Thank you for tuning in. And yeah, just I know this is it's been a very challenging time for many people, and so we just want to bring some music. We want to just bring some love and aloha to you today. So So let's start with my one and only guest, my first guest ever. Please, let's bring him on. Give it up for Bruce Shimabukuro. Woo!
Hey! Oh, thank you. You like the sound effects?
I like the sound effects, man. Welcome
Hey,
up,
thank
dude.
you. Thank you. You guys are too much, too much. Come on.
Sounds like
Hey,
you're at the Aloha Stadium.
hey, this is pretty awesome.
Yeah, man.
Hey,
So,
hey, oh,
what do you think? Pretty fancy, huh?
it is. Jeez, how do I shut this off? Wait, hold on.
So this
You
is
know,
my brother
oh, there you
Bruce,
go.
Bruce Shimabukuro. He's also a
How you guys
ukulele
doing?
player. He teaches. He's got a great new YouTube page and just all kinds of wonderful projects from making ukuleles to making smoke shoyu. I mean, this guy does it all. So yeah,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, it's
What
good.
have you been up to?
Yeah, I've been committing a lot of time to this new YouTube channel. And it's kind of neat because, so I've been teaching for a long time and because of the virus, we've been having to stay home and I kind of miss teaching. So I thought I'd just kind of start my own channel and upload these videos from, just for beginners. And it's funny how it started because it was pretty much just like I have nothing to do. I kind of miss teaching. I wanted, so the concept is called Every Day is Uke Day. And the concept was every morning I would wake up. Oh, there it is. Every day is Uke Day.
Like how I
And
did
then
that? I just thought of the graphic and it popped up on stage. This is amazing.
so so it kind of started off as just like for friends. So in the morning I'd kind of just be like, good morning. All right, how you guys doing? And it was really fun, but it's been growing and there's actually over 80 videos now. So each video kind of covers a certain topic.
Oh
And
wow.
yeah, so it's kind of neat. I'm glad people are making use of it. And but I do kind of wish now. So now I kind of changed the videos where I don't know everybody that watches the videos anymore. So I kind of stopped doing the how are you guys doing today? Yeah, I slept good. Sometimes I'll talk like 2 minutes before I get into the lesson. But anyways, another thing I kind of wanted to mention was the videos are actually one video per topic. Okay, and then some topics, one video isn't enough. So you got to actually practice and go through things. So I started doing these online workshops. They're completely free. I use Zoom, and basically all you have to do is kind of like this. You just kind of hit a link, and then we all join a classroom. And I do one every Saturday, Sundays, and Mondays. And if anybody out there is interested, it's completely free. And if you are worried about like you don't want to be in a classroom where everyone can see you, I'll just let you know that I changed the settings so that when you join the class, your video will be off and your computer will be muted. So if you just want to watch, you can type in questions and I'll do my best to answer them. Or what we're doing now is some students will just unmute themselves, say something, and it will discuss it. And when we're done, they'll just kind of mute themselves. So it's actually really, really good. It's been growing and it really feels like we're all friends. So students are actually talking to other students and they're all trying to help each other out with different things. So it's really nice. It's like I I don't actually feel like I'm the teacher in this. We're just kind of sharing knowledge, sharing experience. I think it's a really good thing. And if anybody's interested, I did make a short little video on how you can join the workshops, where you can find the link, and it's basically on my YouTube community page. And if you don't know what that is, check out this video.
Oh wait.
Okay, so once you go on YouTube, you just search for Every Day is Uke Day. Okay, and once you hit enter or search, then you'll see the black icon at the top. You want to hit that so you go straight to my channel. And once you're in my channel, you'll see home, videos, playlists, and then finally community. And community is where I upload all the links to the workshop. So just hit read more, and then you're going to see Saturday, June 13th, 2 p.m. Hawaii time. And the link is right there. So you just hit that link a couple minutes before class. And that's it. It'll take you straight to the classroom. And I hold lessons on Sundays, every Saturday, Sundays, and Mondays. That's it.
Yeah, that was cool, man. But you stole my thunder.
Whoa, what was your
I wanted to say, and I think we got a clip. Let's go to that clip.
or was it gonna
I've
oh,
always wanted to, dude.
or like Family Guy, you could do the click,
Hey,
click,
this is supposed to
no,
be
no click.
this is supposed to be my talk show. I talk about this. All right.
Hey,
I
look, this is you're taller than me. I
All
just
right.
noticed
Anyways.
that.
Are you
Oh,
man?
but
Okay.
yeah, the workshops are good. It's fun. I think, if you guys are interested, check it out. And yeah, that's every day is Youth Day.
No, they're
Graphic
really
one more
cool.
time?
If I can say something, my brother,
Mm.
he's been teaching now for a long time. We started out teaching together in Hawaii Kai, many years ago. We had a studio there, and
Hey,
we used to
Mark.
teach.
Oh,
Huh?
sorry. No, sorry.
Okay.
No, I just saw somebody said hi on the comments, so and
Oh,
let
hi.
me say hi, Beth.
Hey, hi, Linda. Um, but Bruce and I used to teach together way back in the day, and my brother, he's an excellent teacher. He's so good at just kind of breaking things down and making it, very, very easy to understand and grasp, different concepts. So yeah, it's fantastic. So I highly recommend, you check out his lesson. I think I'm gonna join
You're gonna
in.
join.
Thanks
I
for
think I think I'm teaching Blue Roses Falling now. So if you if you want to sign up for that class,
Oh, yeah, Blue Roses Falls. Is that the one that we filmed at my
yeah,
house?
yeah. So
Yeah.
it's pretty neat. And then so one of the other things, well, maybe I'll let you introduce this, but um how I kind of so I've been making videos a lot, and then
Uh-huh.
a lot of times when I teach, there's always two parts, especially in the beginning, right? There's the strumming part and then the
Mhm.
picking part. So depending on which song you're learning, usually when you're starting off, you want to learn each part. I know a lot of people now are just kind of getting into solo arrangements, right? But I highly recommend learning each part first. So I figured out a way, going leading into that cloning thing, right? And I thought that was pretty awesome because with the I can actually make a video now and clone myself. So I can do one part and I can also do the other part. And I thought that was so amazing. And then I told Jake, "Hey, you gotta try this. You can play both." I love to play with Jake, but I don't get invited to play with him too much. But I think now he can play with himself. I think, man, it would be amazing.
Sorry, I bought a looper, and that was it.
So actually what's funny is I did some research on YouTube on how to clone myself. So I'm going to share a video with you guys. Well, I'll let Jake introduce the video.
Hey, yeah,
But
let me,
wait. Now
so
I
Bruce, I heard, I think we have a clip. I think we have a clip of one of my brother's videos. So let's run the clip. Check this out. Here's Bruce.
Hey. Okay, I know it's silly, but I just wanted to see if I could clone myself, and so that was really fun for me. So now I know I could do it. So I was thinking, wow, two Bruces with all this power. What should I do with all this power now? No,
I
so
think that
then,
was three. I think there was three, right?
so then, so then, what I thought is, I could actually use this for my lessons. So this next clip is actually me. Actually, I uploaded this video on my YouTube channel, and I was just trying to teach both parts. And then I'll let Jake kind of cue in the clip.
Oh yeah.
Here we go. All right. Nervous? Come on. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4. good looking. Hey, wow. Come on. All right. Junior Shimabukuro. That's it. What? Come on. Come on. Stop trying to take my job. So now,
That was awesome.
I'm going to be the creator of the Jake and Jake band. Hey, it's going to be exciting. I think everybody's excited to see your first video.
Well,
You
well,
played
yeah.
both
So
parts.
that's why, when my brother showed me that, I was like, oh man, that's so cool because there's so many songs where I use my looper to do different parts. But but it's really cool because you can actually visually see a person playing both parts. And yeah, I think it's cool. So we're actually gonna start working on that this week, right?
Yeah, that's right.
So next week we're gonna premiere my 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 first my first video. I don't what do you call it?
Your first, I don't know.
Yeah. Anyways, we're just gonna show it. It's produced and directed by my brother Bruce.
Oh,
So yeah.
another thing I wanted to mention too is, for those of you, I know a lot of you guys heard of Shima Ukulele, and a lot of you guys purchased a Shima Ukulele online. So I just want to say thank you for your support, and I
Oh wait,
want to.
wait, tell everybody what is your Shima ukulele?
Oh, there it is. Oh, looks good. Oh, I look a lot younger.
Wait, is that did you clone yourself again?
No, it's you and me.
I can't tell which is you and which is me.
I'm in the blue. You're in the white. No,
Yeah.
just kidding.
Oh.
So Shima Ukulele, if you don't know, I'm really amazed that I'm looking at both of us right now, and you
Uh-huh.
do look younger than me.
I am younger than you.
Wow. Is it because I'm just darker? Okay. Well,
I am
anyways.
younger than you. What are you talking about?
Okay. I forgot. But anyways, so a little bit of background with me. A few years ago, I used to work for a manufacturing company in Taiwan, and basically they would make ukuleles. And I actually lived in Taiwan for about 2.5
Oh,
years.
wait, thanks, Will. Thanks, Carol. They had
Oh, there
such
you go.
affection
Thank
for
you
you.
very
Thank you,
much.
guys. Thank you.
So when I was working for this company in Taiwan, or when I say I lived there, I mean like I would stay there for 1 month, come back for 1 month, go there for 1 month, go back and forth for about 2.5 years. And they would make hundreds of models, okay, hundreds of ukuleles every month, just different models. And what I learned, I mean, this is a long time ago, okay, a lot has changed since then, but back then I learned that a lot of the owners of these companies don't really play the ukulele, but they they're great at running a business. So I was very fortunate to meet a lot of them. I mean, they're great guys, but yeah, a lot of them just didn't play the ukulele. So I used to wonder how they designed these ukuleles. And it was pretty much at that time, and like I said, right, this is a long time ago. I want to make that clear. So back then it was just quantity. Well, that's why we make hundreds of models because one of them got to be good, right? So it's kind of like that. So I actually learned a lot. I
Hey,
made.
Vernon Sakata. Vernon Sakata was just on.
Hey, what's
Sorry, no,
up,
I'm
Vernon?
listening. I'm listening. But I just saw
Listening
Vernon.
and
What's up, Vernon?
interrupting at the same time.
Sorry.
so anyways, see, what was I saying now? Oh yeah, so I got to meet a lot of the people that run the factories and everything.
Yeah.
And when I came back, with all that experience, I kind of asked Jake. I said, if you'd be interested, I think you should design a ukulele, something
Yeah.
kind of
Well,
entry
do you,
level.
don't you have one? Don't you have one right there that you can show?
The Shima ukulele.
Yeah. Don't you have one?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
go grab it.
okay. He's so bossy, huh? Wow. Okay.
Okay. Well, while Bruce is gone, I'm gonna play a song. Oh, you're back already. Shoot.
So here it is.
It's supposed to be my show, I don't know. You doing all the talking.
So this is Shima ukulele. So
Oh
that's Jake's logo there, right? Soprano, long neck. So, anyways, yeah. So the idea was to have Jake kind of design one, and it was so funny because Jake is so picky and particular in his instrument. So yeah, it took a really long time. Like we made the first sample. Jake designed the first sample. We got it. It wasn't the one. And then we'd send it back. They'd send us another model. 3 week. Jake kept saying, "No, this needs to be this. You got to change this, change that." And it took
You
us
don't need to get into
16
all that.
models. Oh,
Hey,
so funny. Jeez. So, hey, tell him about Shiba
hey,
ukulele. Hey, don't tell him about that. Don't tell him, like, dude.
short version. No, we're running
Okay,
out of time.
but
I'll
but
only play
anyways,
one song. But
okay,
okay,
the
wait,
tenor model is
wait.
coming out.
I tell you what. Can you stick around, Bruce?
Okay,
Okay, we're gonna cut for a quick song, and we're gonna bring you back.
okay. I tell you what, play 2 or 3 songs because I'm pretty sure nobody wants to hear me talk.
No, no, because I have some other thing. I have some questions for you that I want to talk
Oh,
about. I have some stuff I want to
oh.
talk about. But
Okay.
yeah, let me play this one song, and then we'll bring. And you can stay on. You can stay
Yeah.
on.
Okay.
Would you
No, no,
just
no, no. You can cut me off. Nobody wants to.
so
They want to
so
see you on the big screen.
so Bruce was talking about the song "Blue Roses Falling" that he's teaching, and what he was showing was kind of the strumming and also the separation of the chords, strumming the chords and playing the melody. So I just thought I'd play the arrangement, the solo version of this, which is something that was arranged much later, because when I first arranged it, it was kind of the way that Bruce was talking about, and that's kind of how we grew up playing. A lot of times when I'd be working on something or writing something, I would write out the chords. I'd tell Bruce, "Hey Bruce, play this," and I'd make him strum it over and over so I could practice the melody, or just practice, maybe improvising over a certain chord progression. So that was kind of what we did. But here's the short version of "Blue Roses Falling." All right, let's bring Bruce Shimabukuro back.
Oh,
Yeah, man. So,
oh,
so that's the
that was
song
nice.
"Blue Rose Is Falling" that Bruce's latest workshop. Yeah, will be you guys will be
Yeah,
going over,
well, you guys can learn that on Every Day is Uke Day.
and I wanted to we want to send that song out to our dear friends Kenny and Mina. Right now, I think they're logged on. So,
Mm.
thanks, guys. And yeah, so talking more. I wanted to talk more with Bruce. That's kind of for those of you that play the ukulele. I think Bruce and I kind of learned in the same way. I mean, we both took lessons. Well, we first both learned from our mom. Our mom, she started teaching us when we were very young, just some basic chords. But then we later went to Roy Sukuma's ukulele school, and then we just kind of went different took different paths, to learn the instrument. But Bruce, I've heard you talk about how for you, when you first picked up the instrument, I always thought how it was so interesting how you broke down, the different parts and learning
Mm.
arrangements, learning songs.
Well, I think one of the main reasons why I love teaching is because I feel like I can relate to the students well. And the reason for that is growing up with Jake, you're always the student, because I'm the younger brother. Right. So as for me growing up, just learning from him all the time, I think it makes it a lot easier for me to understand a student. And I always felt that that's the key to teaching, is being able to relate to your student. It's not about me saying, okay, do this and you're supposed to do it. If I can explain to you why we do it, and it makes sense to you, you'll never forget it. So as a teacher, I spent a lot of time trying to figure out different ways. So even if you're a tennis player, I'll use a lot of tennis analogies in class just to help you understand something. And
Oh,
I'll tell
yeah.
you,
In fact, talking about tennis, my brother's a really good tennis player, actually. But
no, no.
but one of the
Compared to
books.
Jake, I'm great, but we're both really bad tennis players.
Hey, keep the Jerry. What's up, man? No,
Hey,
but one of the things I want to say, yeah, Bruce he's a great I mean, he's a fantastic tennis player. I would say he's one of the I mean, at one point he was probably one of the top at least in the state, right?
we're talking about tennis? I don't
Yeah.
know. I hope none of our tennis friends
So,
are watching
I
this.
mean, you
Compared
have to have been one
compared
of
to
the top.
Jake, I'm the best in the world. If you take it out of the picture, uh,
But
I-
But yeah, but so we use there. In fact, there's a great book that we both studied. It was a book called The Inner Game of
in a
Tennis,
game
right?
of tennis.
Remember that, right? So where it talks about the two selves and how, like, the brain and the ego versus what the body wants to do naturally, right? So anyways, yeah,
Mm,
there's a lot of great relation there with learning music, for sure.
mm. And then Jake knows too, like, so besides playing the ukulele, there's a lot of other things that I've tried, to play and learn. And I've always noticed though that, if you can understand something, that goes a long way. And I always try to apply that to my teaching, right? How can I get this person, how can I get a student to do a certain thing? Well, first of all, I would have to try to get them to understand why I want them to change something, and just to get them to kind of hear the difference. And I do feel like now, a lot of people are learning on YouTube, and I think there's great content on YouTube. Like Ukulele Underground, right? They're all great friends of ours. There's a lot of them out there, and as far as learning songs and stuff, I think it's important to always learn your favorite song, because that's where your inspiration comes from. But I haven't really seen anyone trying to actually break down the basics, to help people understand what they're doing. Like, I know that there's hundreds, maybe thousands of people who has watched your While My Guitar Gently Weeps video, and they study the fingering and they can play it, but they have no idea key you're in, what chords are they actually playing, what's the actual melody, So that's where that's what I really want every day is youth day, where it'll help you just kind of understand what you're doing. And I still encourage everyone to go out there and learn, however you want to learn. But once in a while, come back and try to get a better understanding of the chords, the notes, picking technique, strumming technique, things like that.
Yeah, no, I think that's great. I think it's great to do that. Yeah, because growing up there was no standardized method of, there was no Suzuki method for ukulele, or it was a lot of it was kind of just by ear, or you watch, other players. Oh, just a quick shout out to Brian Tolentino or Herbota. They have a great um Facebook page. It's and Bruce, you've been on it, but it's
Yeah.
Ukulele Friends Hawaii. Go follow them, Ukulele Friends Hawaii. And what they do is they talk just like this about the ukulele. They talk about Hawaiian culture, Hawaiian music, and just like my Bruce was saying, getting back to, the roots, right? And just kind of
Mhm.
understanding the basics, kind of going back to the source, and celebrating great ukulele players who inspired us, like Eddie Kamai and Otasan, Roy Sakuma, Peter Moon, Mo Keale. They just did a segment on Mo Keale the other day. So it's really fantastic. So go check them out. Every Mondays and Thursdays they do a live stream.
I want to tell you guys a funny story that I'll never forget. This is because Jake was talking about how, you know, one person, which sometimes I would strum for him when we were kids, just so he could practice the picking. And I don't know why, but I'll never forget this. I'm sure you'll remember it too. But I must have been about 7 years old, 8 years old. Maybe I was 8 years old. So Jake was what, 19, 20. So I'm 8 years old. Okay, so Jake's 13. It's something like that, around there. And he wanted to practice the song. It was the Picking to Surf, uh,
Oh, okay.
Our
Yeah.
Creator Boys. It's something like that.
So
And I
Kyle Creative Boys
remember
came out when we were in, well, I must have been
maybe,
I must have been
oh,
8th grade,
maybe,
8th grade?
okay, maybe I was 11, 10 or 11. You were maybe 15, 9 and 14, something like that.
Okay.
Okay, so anyways, in case you're not good at math, I'm trying to just hint out that Jake is 5 years older than I am. Okay, that's the whole point to this story. But no,
Hey,
but
Jenny.
I remember I wanted to go to the park to play basketball. We lived very close to a park, and I wanted to go. And Jake wanted me to strum the song for him so that he could pick. And at that time, I mean, it was hard for me to strum the song. So I would strum, then I would miss the chord, and then I would stop. Then Jake cannot practice the picking. So I said, I cannot. I want to go to the park. And he wouldn't let me go. He said, no, just strum it, strum for me. And he would make me strum it, and I couldn't do it. And I remember I started crying. And I was like, I don't want to do this already. I hate it. I don't know. I can't play it. You can do it. Just play it. And then in the end, he compromised with me and he said, okay, what about this? What if we practice at the park? That's what we did. Went to the park with our ukuleles and I strummed it. I learned it. And then if it wasn't for that time, I don't think Jake would be who he is today. I don't know. I don't remember a lot of things, but I'll never forget that. So now
Yeah,
we're
I
at the
do
park.
vaguely remember that at Crane Park.
Wa- Yeah, watching all my friends playing basketball. Bruce, you gonna play? I cannot. I cannot.
You gotta strum these chords.
I know, that's
Music is important. Music
fun.
is life.
All
Yeah.
right. I,
Oh, yeah.
oh,
Yeah, Jenny Shepherd was on. I want a big she mentioned a Music for Life Foundation. Want to give a big shout out to Leo and Music for Life Foundation doing all the great work in the community with music. So check out their website, musicforlifefound.org. Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
this is really cool. I think I'm gonna let you go and do your thing. But yeah, this is awesome. I wish well, it's been a couple of years since I've played live. But I would love to do something, but I think I would do it opposite. I would pre-record all the songs, and then I would
So
just talk
you have
live
three of
in
you.
between. I'd be like, all right, here's a song entitled "Shut Down." All right, hit that clip. Then you guys can watch the video, and then after I'll be back. Like, oh, whew, how you guys doing? All right,
Oh,
hey.
oh yeah, no, but in fact, because we're gonna start working on that video, right?
Mhm.
For the it if anyone has anyone, hi Gail. If anybody has an idea for a song, hopefully something that we already know, since this is our first time doing it. If there's a song that you might, I don't know, that you think would be good to kind of do the whole cloning thing, that'd be fun. Because we were thinking of there's a song called Piano Forte where there's two different parts. But even something like even something like, where, I don't know, something we used to play as a kid or something.
I would suggest before you guys send in your requests, try going on iTunes and search for Bruce Shimabukuro and just request all my songs. I would love to hear Jake start playing all my songs. You do a concert. Oh yeah, here's a song my brother Bruce wrote. Oh, his next song, here's another song my brother Bruce wrote. Oh, that would be awesome.
Oh, we had a request for a Japanese song.
Ah,
uh,
all right.
Thank you, Takuya-san. Okay, well, yeah, so that'd be fun. Yeah, we'll get working on that. We'll have something, right?
Yeah.
How many days, how long does it take to do something like that? Oh, Cat said dueling banjos. That's a good one. Bruce
Oh,
and I used to play that back in the day.
oh
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, that's another one. Crying at the park.
Oh,
You
Moonlight
know,
Sonata. Oh, Pomai. What's up, Pomai? Moonlight Sonata. Oh, that's a nice one. That's beautiful.
So for you, it would probably take, you know, I've seen you do things like this. So pretty much if the song is 3 minutes, it's gonna take you 6 minutes. Probably gonna take me about 6 hours, but so take a total of 6 hours and 6 minutes.
All
Oh,
right. Yeah, that
all
should
right.
be fun.
This is
Okay,
yeah, this is fun. Maybe next time, you know what might be interesting too is if there's if maybe on my YouTube side, I can introduce this next time. Maybe there's some questions that people want to know about you, because then I could just kind of interview you a little bit instead of us
Oh,
talking about.
Alika Rivera. Oh my goodness. What's up, Alika? Wow.
Wow, how did all these guys know that I was going to be a guest today? Wow, hey, thanks you guys. Thank you
Oh
for your
man.
support. But I'm gonna
That
head
guy
out
can
soon,
sing right
and
there.
but Jake will still be here, so if you guys can still hang with him. But yeah, I gotta start.
Yeah.
Hey, this is
Thank
really awesome, and I'm gonna let you continue on with your thing. But
All right.
yeah, okay, we'll look
Thank
forward
thanks
to
for
the next time.
yeah, spending this time with us. Oh, somebody requested Freebird.
Ooh,
But yeah, thanks, Bruce. I
okay.
appreciate it.
Hey, let's do a fist pump
Oh
before I
yeah,
go.
yeah.
Where are you?
Oh, wait, what's that?
Other. Oh,
Oh,
okay, all
ooh.
right. Okay. Hey, I'll see you guys later. It was a lot of fun. Thanks, Jake.
All right,
All
give
right.
it up for Bruce
I'll talk to you guys
Shimabukuro.
later. All right. You guys have
Bruce
a good
Shimabukuro.
weekend.
See you later, man.
Cheers.
All right. Yeah, so make sure you check out his YouTube. Uh, yeah, running, what else? All his projects. But truly, I mean, his message. Thank you. Okay. All right. I'm gonna play a couple songs, and then yeah, then I think we're gonna open it up to some Q&A and talk stories for a bit. So, oh, right. Here's some Israel Kamaka People. So one of my favorite. This is my all-time favorite. Oh, having mic issues. One, two, three. Check one, two, three. Jake, everything all good on your end? Yeah, Jacob Lee is the one that's kind of helping us do this, running this platform for us. That sounds like we have some check, check. Yeah, something may have happened. Oh, God. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, Jake, would you be able to jump on the screen? Well, I'll just start playing. I can't tell. I think we lost everyone. Oh, it's a bummer. Shucks. Well, maybe we should cut to the end clip. Jacob, if you can hear me. Oh, okay. I guess, all right. Sorry, guys. I think we're having some issues, but Jake, Jacob, if you can hear me, maybe maybe we can cut to that the outro video. Try to do that. Oh, all right. Well, I think Bruce is sabotaging our show. Okay, guys. I think we're gonna have to continue this next week. But thank you so much for logging on. Thank you for your yeah. Yeah, we're gonna work on this and get this going. So, but next week we're gonna have a great show. I'm glad this all worked. Thank you so much, Mahalo. See you soon. All right.